Welcome everybody to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we are back in Pittsburgh today. This is the last game in this series against the Pirates. We'll be against the Padres. I don't remember if the next series is back home or if we're out in California, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow. If you watched yesterday's game, you saw that we broke out very late in that game to cruise to an easy win, but it took till late in the game for that to actually happen. And on the mound, we have Great Bennett. See, his number is actually not too bad. Not great, but not bad. I don't know over how many innings that is. I'm not sure if Bennett is doing a spot start or if he's one of the normal starters for Pittsburgh. I guess we'll see how deep into the game he goes. But he starts Kester off with a strike. Actually starts him off with 2 strikes, and Kester has not swung the bat yet. Does so here, pops it up to third. Casey Blake under it. I saw both Bennett and Wilson went to go cover third base. But Blake makes the play, 1 down. Marvin swings at the first pitch and grounds out to shortstop. I didn't catch what his average is, but he's still not over that 200 mark yet. Chief has been slumping a little bit this series, average down to 391. Sure a lot of people would love to have that problem. Has an 0-2 count at the moment. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Bennett cruises through the top of the first. You see, we are starting Gill today. Trying to remember if it was his, I think it was his last outing was the complete game shutout. But had that off day in the middle there, so he was able to bounce back and make his regularly scheduled start. Usually complete game means missing your next start in PowerPros. At least this version of PowerPros. Duffy leads off with a ground ball to first. That'll bring Jack Wilson to the plate. He looks at strike 1. Slider down low, 1-1 the count. Gets the call on that fastball to make it 1-2. Goes to the big curve and gets a swing and a miss for out number 2. Brian Roberts now at the plate. He takes strike 1. And takes strike 2. Grounds that one back to the pitcher. I'm going to go let my dog in, so hopefully Terry doesn't do anything too exciting. Okay, I see Terry, I assume, hit a double. Brings Frank to the plate, and he has a 1-1 count to start the at-bat. That one grounded to short. Terry has to retreat to second. Wilson throws over and gets the first out of the inning. That'll bring Tom in to see if he can score the early run. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. And swings and misses at strike 3. Up to Zach now with 2 down to get a hit here. Fouls the first pitch away. That one will get through the middle. Terry turns towards home. Duffy fires and will not be in time. Squirrels take the 1-0 lead. They're calling it a double. I'm saying that's an RBI single and advance on the throw. But either way, it's a run for Indianapolis. And Joey now at the plate. Runner still in scoring position. 1-1 count for Joey, and he lines that one foul. Makes the count 1-2. And that change up too high. And pass ball to make the count full and also advances Zach to third. And a called strike 3 will end the top of the second, but not before the Squirrels get on the board. Indianapolis 1, Pittsburgh nothing as we move to the bottom half of the inning. Jose Bautista will lead things off for the Pirates. Gill starts off with a curveball. Bautista swings and misses on it. And fastball right down the middle. Bautista watches it go by. 0-2. This one, he pops behind second base. Kester goes back, and he does make the play. One down. Casey Blake at the plate. He takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Pops that one towards first. Terry is going to take that one for out number 2. Gutierrez at the plate now. And he looks at strike 1. Gill gets the call on a high fastball. 0-2. That one grounded to third. Chief will handle that one, and that will end the inning. We move to the third inning. Gill is going to lead off things for the Squirrels. Still 1-0 Indianapolis. And he swings and misses at the first pitch. Fouls that one away. 0-2. And Gill goes down looking. That'll bring Kester back to the plate. He popped out to third last time up. Has an 0-2 count. Has looked at both pitches so far. Swings at that one, grounds it to second. Roberts makes a terrible throw, and Bautista not able to scoop it, so I think they gave the error to Roberts. That's probably where it should go, though Bautista didn't help matters either. That'll bring Marvin to the plate. He grounds to first. Throw goes to second for out number 2. Back to first. Marvin too quick. So 2 down. Runner on first. Chief at the plate. Marvin takes off for second, and he makes it. Close play at second, but Marvin is safe, so give him a stolen base. Don't know how many that is on the year for him. Chief now with the runner in scoring position. Fouls off that 0-2 pitch. And looks at strike 3. So we'll go to the bottom of the third. Squirrels 1, Pirates nothing. 7, 8, 9 coming up for Pittsburgh. Ryan Sweeney at the plate. Gill throws a curveball, which is softly lined towards short. Joey drifts back a little bit and grabs it. For out number 1. Aviles at the plate now. And he takes a curveball inside. That fastball over the plate. 1-1 the count. Fouls off a pitch. 1-2. This one he's going to put into center for a base hit. Pirates' first hit of the game comes in the third inning. The pitcher Bennett at the plate. Looks like he is going to continue hitting, which you would expect at this point. Not showing bunt, though. has a 1-1 count. Grounds that one towards third. It does get foul. 1-2. Puts that slider in for a hit into very shallow right field. Oh, Aviles tried for third and gets thrown out pretty easily by Kester, who does not have a cannon. So bad base running there for the Pirates. Gives them 1 on, 2 outs. Chris Duffy at the plate with an 0-2 count. And he is going to ground out to... Oh, no! Kester misses it. It's going to go down as a hit, though that really should be an error. I don't know what happened there. This time, Bennett turned for third and did make it. So now runners on the corners with 2 outs. Bad base running followed up with bad fielding. Wilson at the plate with the 0-2 count. He grounds to third. Chief throws over to first. And we do get out of the third inning without a run, but a bit of an adventure there. We're through the first third. Indianapolis 1, Pittsburgh nothing. And Terry is going to lead off things in the fourth. He doubled last time up, though I didn't see it. I'm sure you all did. Has an 0-2 count in this at-bat. Swings and misses, strike 3. Frank at the plate. He grounded out last time up. That one, is it going to get down? No, Wilson ranges back and makes the play. So 2 down now. Tom at the plate. He struck out last time up. That pitch too low. That changeup in for a strike. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Swing and a miss again, and that will end the inning. So he's pitching from behind, but you can't really fault what Bennett's done today. Giving up 2 runs and an error. 2 hits and an error. Good for 1 run. Here in the bottom of the fourth, Brian Roberts is going to lead things off for the Pirates. And he grounds the first pitch to Joey, and he gets it over for out number 1. That'll bring Bautista to the plate. He's going to ground to second. He popped out to second the first time and grounds to second this time. 2 down now. Casey Blake at the plate. He looks at strike 1. Gill goes with the sinker and does get the call. 0-2. Grounds out to first. And that'll end the fourth inning. We move into the fifth. 7-8-9 coming up for the Squirrels. Still 1-0 Squirrels. Zach had the RBI. They listed as a double, but again, I don't think that's the correct scoring. Has a 1-1 count to start this at bat. Going to ground that one right to Blake at third, and he takes care of things. That'll bring Joey to the plate. He struck out looking on a borderline pitch his first time up. And he gets called for a strike on a borderline pitch to start this at-bat. This umpire just apparently does not care for Joey. Joey, in some sort of retaliation, drives that into center field for a single. Gill at the plate with 1 on, 1 out. He is not showing bunt. Instead, he grounds to first. Throw goes to second. Joey is out. No return throw. So fielder's choice. That'll bring Kester to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on first. He looks at strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. Wild pitch. That'll move Gill up to second. Still 2 outs, though. And we bunt with 2 strikes, and it might actually work. It does. Kester, in an ill-advised move, bunts for a hit with 2 strikes, and it works out. So that's going to put runners on the corners for Marvin. He has a 1-1 count. And he gets a hit up the middle. That's going to score 1 run. Kester goes on to third. He was running on that pitch. So RBI single for Marvin. Runners on the corners now for Chief. Still working with 2 outs. Looks at ball 1. Swings and misses. Makes it 1-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball down the middle. He's going to regret missing that one, I think. Grounds that one to second base, but that ends the top of the 5th. So we're halfway through the game. Squirrels tack on another run, making it Indianapolis 2, Pirates nothing. And in the bottom of the 5th, Franklin Gutierrez will lead things off for Pittsburgh. First pitch in there for a strike on a curveball. So Gill throws a pretty big looping curveball, so it's pretty hard to miss it when he throws it. And he got a backdoor curve there for a 1-2 count. That one fouled off into the stands by first base. Gill winds and delivers another curve, and this one swung on and missed. Ryan Sweeney now at the plate. I think that was supposed to be a curveball that didn't curve. Sweeney still missed it, though. Misses that one as well. Makes the count 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed for strike 3. Vilas now at the plate. He singled his first time up. Grounds this one to third. And that ends the 5th inning. We'll move into the 6th. Indianapolis 1, Pittsburgh nothing. And Terry is going to lead things off here in the 6th. He hits a sharp one right down the right field line. It is ruled fair. Terry turning for second as that rolled down to the corner, and he does make it. So 2 doubles today for Terry. 2 leadoff doubles even for Terry. So Frank now at the plate with a chance to start to put this game a little out of reach. Bennett starts him off with a ball. Starts him off with 2 balls. Make it 3-0. And Bennett walks Frank on 4 pitches. He's not showing that he's tired. Oh, actually, as soon as I say that, he just starts to. So maybe that explains the walk. That pitch in there for a strike. Tom grounds that one to third. Terry is going to be forced out at third. Thought he might be tagged, but Blake steps on the base. So still runners on first and second. Now 1 out. Zach at the plate looks at strike 1. Going to ground that one to first. Only play is to first. So 2 outs, but runners on second and third now, and that'll bring Joey to the plate. And they're going to intentionally walk him, and I do want Gill to pitch another inning, so probably a good spot for that intentional walk. So now, oh, and that looks like it's going to end Bennett's day, actually. Looks like he hurt his elbow throwing that last pitch. So Gill is going to get to face a fresh pitcher. And that pitcher is Graybo. And comes with a... Well, okay, the Pirates did this, I think, yesterday or the day before, too, where the corner outfield and corner infield switch places. I don't know why that is. I don't know how that's supposed to be effective, but that's what they're doing. Apparently just something that they like to do. So Gill now at the plate has a 1-1 count. Bases loaded. He fouls that one away. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Pirates get themselves into a jam and then are able to get out of it, but not before changing pitchers. And Graybo is going to lead things off in the bottom of the 6th. So we'll see if he stays in or not. Yeah, looks like he is actually going to hit for himself. Gill will stay in for another inning. And he starts Graybo off with the ball. That sinker in for a strike. That one, somewhat of a short hop to Joey. He picks it up and gets it over for out number 1. That'll bring Duffy to the plate with 1 out, nobody on. That fastball too low. Gets the call on the high fastball though, 1-1. Does not get the call on that fastball, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Jack Wilson at the plate now, nobody on, 2 outs. He starts off with a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And Wilson lines that softly to Joey, who drops it. E6 for Joey. That's going to keep the inning alive. Brian Roberts now at the plate with the runner on. Still 2 outs. Sinker in the dirt. That one lined towards third. Chief does grab that one, and he does end the inning this time. So we'll go to the 7th inning. Still Indianapolis 2, Pittsburgh nothing. And looks like we're going to bring Bloom into play first. Casey Blake will come out of the game. Kester is leading things off here in the 7th. He looks at strike 1. Grounds that towards second. That's kind of in between, but Roberts takes charge and gets that over to first for the out. Marvin had an RBI single his last time up. Got that average back up to 160. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Doesn't go chasing that one, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on a changeup. Chief still hitless today. His average plummeting, 384 now. He looks at strike 1, and this one he lines into left. Sweeney has a play, and he makes it. It's stretch time in Pittsburgh. Squirrels 2, Pirates nothing. Okay, we're in the bottom of the 7th. We will bring Gonzalez in to pitch, and he'll go into Chief's spot. There he is. Bring our Sweeney into the game to play third. All right, Jose Bautista leading things off for the Pirates in the bottom of the 7th. And he looks at strike 1. Swings and misses, strike 2. That splitter doesn't get the call, 1-2. Gets that high fastball by him though, swing and a miss, strike 3. Jeff Bloom will now take his first at-bat of the game, and he looks at strike 1. That one too far outside. Swings that one, and that is going to drop in for a solid hit to left. So 1 for 1 for Jeff Bloom. Runner on first, 1 out. Franklin Gutierrez at the plate. He swings and misses. Strike 2. Grounds that one towards second. Kester picks it up, gets it to Joey for out number 1. Easy turn for out number... Well, actually... Was that the third out? I forget who led off the inning now. Yeah, Bautista struck out to lead off the inning. So, yeah. Double play to end the 7th. Still 2-0. Terry is going to lead things off for the Squirrels in the 8th. Grabo stays in for the Pirates, and he throws a strike. Terry grounds that to first. Bloom handles that one for the first out of the inning. Frank at the plate now. He's ground out, flown out, and walked. And he takes a strike here. That slider not particularly close. Grounded to third on that pitch. Bautista picks it up and gets it over for the second out of the inning. Tom has struck out twice and grounded out. And first pitch too low. Swing and a miss on pitch number 2. That fastball too high. 2-1 the count. Graybo winds and delivers, and Tom gets a lot of that one. Hits it into the second or third row of the spiral staircase out there in left. His 4th homer of the year. Makes the game 3-0 Squirrels. And that'll bring Zach to the plate. He doubled his first time up. Swings and misses at that pitch. Swings and misses at another, 0-2. And lines softly to second. Well, I mean, quite as soft as I thought, but it was caught, so that'll end the inning. Tom tacks on another. Indianapolis 3, Pittsburgh nothing. Is close enough for Hermida to come in and make an appearance. He should be rested by now. Zach came in for that one, so that'll bring Quentin into the game to play right. All right, Ryan Sweeney at the plate. He's flown out and struck out today. And he looks at a curve for strike 1. Does not get the call on that curveball. Fastball over for a strike, though, 1-2. Grounded to second. Kester will pick that up and take care of the first out of the inning. Vilas at the plate. Singled his first time up. Takes a strike here. That one's going to be lined into left for another hit. So Avila's having a good day at the plate. 2 for 3 on 2 singles. Graybo is going to hit for himself. A little surprising at this point in the game. Oh, Joey, another error. What is going on with Joey today? That one right through his legs for another E6. So now 1 out. Runners on first and second for Chris Duffy instead of being a 2-out situation. Has an 0-2 count. Does not chase the high fastball. Grounds that fastball to first, but it does get foul. Again, does not chase the high fastball. 2-2. Pulls that curveball foul. Again, down the first base line. Finally gets a fastball by him. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Still 2 on, but 2 outs now. Jack Wilson at the plate. He swings and misses. Another swing and a miss on a curve. 0-2. Goes back to the curve. This one is going to be a little behind second. Kester is able to get back and end the inning. So 2 errors today, both on Joey. Rough day at shortstop, but now he comes to the plate. He struck out, singled, and was intentionally walked. Looks at strike 1 to open this at-bat in the 9th. Grounds that one to second. Roberts takes care of it. Sweeney will take his first at-bat of the day. And he looks at strike 1 on the outside. Looks at a changeup on the inside for strike 2. This one he pops up Avilas over to make the play, and he does. That'll bring Kester to the plate. Got his average at 299 after hitting a single earlier in the day. I think he's only got the 1 hit today. Pulls that one too far right, or left rather. 0-2 the count. Grounds that one to short, and that will end the top of the 9th. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. Squirrels 3, Pirates nothing. Pirates are going to pinch hit Brian Roberts for Uramio. Uramio is how they pronounce it. Okay. We'll see if they pinch hit again once we put Shibuya in here, and that'll bring Phil in to come play second. They are both right-handed pitchers, so it might not change who they have at bat, but a lot of times the computer does pinch hit again in this situation, which is unfortunate, but I've said it before. I don't know how else you do that in a video game context if you want to lead off pinch hitter. Anyway, first pitch in there for a strike. Uramio does, or Uranimo, however they say it. He grounds out to short. Joey does handle that one. That'll bring Jose Bautista to the plate. He looks at strike one. And lines that one to third, right at Sweeney. So Jeff Bloom, now the final at-bat possibly for the Pirates. He did single in his one at-bat today. Has an 0-2 count at the moment. Shibuya throws a strike. Looked on to end the game. Your final score today, Indianapolis Squirrels 3, Pittsburgh Pirates 0. That'll be a sweep, and I think like our 12th win in a row. I'm guessing Joey is not going to make the highlight reel today. All right, Tom hit that into the second spiral out there, not the third. And that will end the game. Zach is your player of the game for driving in the first run. I believe it's also Shibuya's 22nd save, if I remember right. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. We're going to play the Padres tomorrow. If you'd like to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we'll see you then.